A new study has women seriously questioning the leave-in conditioner, serums, and relaxers they use every day. Today, we're investigating. Is there a link between hair products that target black women and an increased risk for breast cancer and fibroids? Singer Jordin Sparks and I have been talking about this issue, and she's here to investigate it. Jordin Sparks!
Hello.
Here she is. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It's important.
I'm ready to investigate, for sure.
So I sent my go-to hair investigator, Nikki Walton, also known as Curly Nikki, to see what we could uncover at a lab.
The hair care market in the U.S. is over $13 billion a year, and black women make up $2.5 billion of that. On the label, it often says for coarse and thick textures or for coily and curly hair. I wanted to see what all these products were actually doing to our hair, so we visited the chemistry department at Medgar Evers College to get the lowdown.
There are a suite of hair products marketed to African-American women and children. They range from relaxers, root stimulators, hair defrizzers, leave-in conditioners, and hair lotions. And recent studies show that you have potentially dangerous ingredients that, if used long-term, could be very dangerous to your health.
Dr. Christopher Box and his students designed a series of experiments immersing real hair into various hair care products for different lengths of time.
So this is before, and this is the after. And look, you can see there's a huge difference. You can see like all these sort of like fine structures seem to be missing in the post treatment of the relaxer.
The most pronounced thing that we saw from these microscopic images is how the natural state of your hair changes, has these ridges, this kind of natural exterior, but over time, that exterior is being changed. And I think it's damaging.
Jordin Sparks and Nikki Walton are here. So Jordin, what's been your experience with these hair products, these straightening products?
For me, when I was younger, I actually had an experience where I went to a salon and the under part of my hair gets really, really curly, much curlier than the top of my hair. So to make it more manageable, we were going to just relax the bottom. I ended up with a whole head covered in relaxer, and I remember laying there. I was maybe 14 years old. I didn't know to question her. I didn't know what to think. I just remember my eyes burning because the ammonia was so strong. Yeah. And then after that, I remember my mom almost turning into like raw monster because my hair was straight, and I have curly hair like yours. I have lots of curly hair, and yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, I'm not touching that anymore. Like,
she was angry because it happened to you or because you did it?
No, well, she took me there, but it was only supposed to be the under part of my hair, not my whole head.
And, and there's been an emotional breakup with some of these products.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. For me, I revamped my whole lifestyle, my diet back in 2005, and that trickled down to like what I'm putting on my body, on my skin, my biggest organ, right? That includes my scalp. So that, in addition to the fact that in the last 20 years, I've lost not one, not two, but 3 stylists to various types of reproductive system cancers.
Oh, no.
And I can't say that it's because of their profession, but they're standing over those caustic chemicals. Yeah. There's no, ventilation, and there's, no masks. So just for precaution, I choose to make these types of healthy choices. There's so many other alternatives. Yeah. I'd rather just stay safe. I agree.
So big debate over this. I'm going to start off by explaining, maybe Jordin, you come with me.
Sure.
Exactly what's happening with these products when they're applied on your hair.
Okay.
And to do that, I want to zoom in to the head.
Okay.
But then I'm going to come back and talk a little bit about what the science says about this. So here we are standing right next to someone, right, who's about to have something done to their hair. Now notice how the hair is a little curly here, right? And it's curly, let's zoom in here, because it has natural bonds that hold it together. The chemical relaxants, as we're putting on those little dots, right, they're put there to make the